What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? This your boy Scott Lewis, Palming Gamer and more. What's up with another one? Brooklyn Nets Stoop Edition. What's good? We're gonna check out some shit about Kevin Durant and talk about trade possibilities, stuff that's going on in the league. Let me bring it up. Let's see, where is it at? Okay, we're gonna talk a little bit about this Kevin Durant thing, the rumors that going on. That's kind of crazy. There's some rumors about Kevin Durant possibly being traded. It's been nearly 2 weeks since Kevin Durant's trade broke, but the future Hall of Famer has still not been officially announced as a member of the Houston Rockets. So they kind of dragging their feet on this. I think there's a possibility that a lot of teams are going to get involved. So not everybody has cap space to make this happen. So you need mad teams to get involved. That is because there's no rush finalizing the details. Okay, and free agency moratorium period, as there could be salary cap and apron advantages to expand the deal. So everybody's trying to get a little bit more out of this deal, you know? According to Fred Katz at The Atlantic, KD trade will make NBA history as the Rockets and the Suns work to expand the deal to include record 17 with the Hawks, Lakers, Timberwolves, Nets, and Warriors all looping into the deal. The expansion of the trade is not expected to include any major player movement that hasn't already been reported, but will tie all these teams together for CBA and salary cap related reasons. Well, from a Nets perspective, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't want to do anything that ain't benefiting me. I have nothing to do with somebody else getting better and then taking up my cap for nothing. There's always got to be something. Always. There's always something. If it ain't better than me, then I don't know what the hell why you even mention my name. That's how I see it. I mean, I don't see it no other way. You're not going to mention my name and not have me get anything out of it. That's just me. So Sean Marks need to get something out of that deal. Something. You just don't have that deal and not get anything out of it. So let me read a little bit more. The deal would include the Capella sign and trade with the Hawks, second round draft pick swap, the Wolves, Warriors, and Nets all made with the Suns, and another second round draft pick trade between the Lakers and the Wolves. It's largely salary cap. It's about a salary cap, but because of all these deals can't be made official until July 6th, there's incentive for the teams to all work together to figure out how to loop them all together before the date. All right. I don't care how they twist it. I mean, like I said, if it ain't something that I ain't benefiting from, then why even buy? I gotta be benefiting from it. I gotta be benefiting. I'm not gonna help you help yourself. You help you and I help me. That's not simple. It's not that hard. If it ain't helping me, then why I'm helping you? I don't figure that one out. Because nobody's going to remember this after tomorrow. It just should be getting done, and then you still stuck with nothing. You still stuck with what you had anyway. So what's the sense? We've seen this happen before at sign and trade, sending Klay Thompson from the Warriors to the Mavericks because the first 16 trade in league history with the Timberwolves, Nuggets, 76ers, and Hornets all being looped into one massive deal. So by the time July 6th roll around, because apparently July 6th is when everything needs to be kind of getting done, we will likely see plenty of individual trade combined. So the trade market is still fire. It's just waiting until after the holidays. That's all. There's still more trades to be made. What? I don't know. But it's definitely going to be some more trading going on. It might not be Jonathan Kuminga is a possible deal coming up. But then again, the Warriors have no incentives to even move him. They can keep him and, or they could do a sign and trade. One of the two. But they are definitely in the driver's seat for as far as he's concerned. So I don't know. Individual trade combined, the Nuggets will likely try to make the Cam Johnson and into a three-team for apron reasons that include the Rockets and Sun looping and nearly a quarter of the league's teams into one trade to get KD to Houston. Okay. It's trying to make salary cap work. That's it. That apron shit is really messing with these teams. Really messing with these teams. The apron thing is really messing with the teams. So, another thing when we can look at is Dame Lillard trade rumors. I don't see this, but I mean, people who have been talking about it, the Lillard being constantly, and let me bring this up so I can bring this up. I don't see this trade, but maybe y'all do. I don't know. Lillard reportedly in no rush to make free agent decision. The Celtics were linked as a possible suitor. I can't see him going to the Celtics, but it's possible for Lillard shortly after the Bucks brought him out of his contract. If the Celtics really want Lillard, they might have to play with waiting game for a bit, which is probably most likely their case. The 9-time All-Star guard isn't in a rush to make a free agent decision. I wouldn't either. I'm still getting paid. I'm rehabbing. I'm getting better. I'm relaxing. I'm enjoying life right now. So it is what it is. I would too. I would be enjoying life fully. So I don't blame him. So it is what it is. And the 9-time All-Star guard isn't in a rush to make free agent decision as he rehab this offseason. A long-time NBA Chris Hayes reported. So, however, Lillard signed with a team this summer. If it's under the right terms, the conditions Okay, so he was willing to sign if y'all talking money. The Celtics are trying to get out of that second apron, that third apron, second apron, first apron. So they're trying to shed money. They're not really trying to. He has to make that decision on whether he want to take a pay cut, knowing that he's still getting over $20 million a year for the next 5 years from the Bucks, regardless if he's playing for them or not. So, he's just in the money, ain't he? I'm wondering if he really be in demand. I don't know. As far as the Nets are concerned, I wouldn't want him. Not that I would. I think he's a bad player or he washed. I don't think he's washed. I just don't think he fits the timeline, and he doesn't fit what we need. So I mean, he doesn't fit that time. He doesn't fit the Nets timeline. So it doesn't. I think he might go west. A West team might pick him up, but they're not going to offer him the type of money he think that he deserves. Nobody has any money to really. Everybody's trying to stay under the apron. Actually, Lillard needs to just focus on rehabbing. That's what he need to do. If he stay on his rehab thing, he'd be great. He'll be okay. Just rehab, get your stuff together. The money will come. You'll be on a team sooner or later. You'll be on a team sooner or later. So that's the whole part of his willingness to be patient is Lillard's willingness to be a patient in making a decision could help the Celtics in their pursuit of him, which is possible. I'm just saying. As of Saturday, Boston projected salary for 2025-2026 season is right around the second luxury tax apron threshold after it agreed to a deal with Luka, Gaza, and Josh Minot this week. That only allows it to offer a little the veteran minimum at this point. He's not going to take a veteran minimum, but you have to shut up a little more. And you're still in the second apron. So, I mean, what's the sense? It's unknown the comparison Lillard is seeking on the open market. It's unknown what that compensation is in the open market, but his market is usually for a pair of reasons. As he tore his Achilles in April to be 2026, and doubt his age. He turns 35 later in July. Well, we've seen people get injured and rest and then come back. Has led to a concern over just how impactful he'll be going forward. But he's also receiving $112 million from the Bucks after they brought out his remainder of his contract on Tuesday. So money might be not a big of a deal or a concern for Lillard in this in his free agent decision. So it's possible that he will, if the Celtics were to sign Lillard this offseason, that would lead some credence to the idea that they might view the upcoming season as a bit of a gap year. Of course, Tatum is also out indefinitely due to Achilles tear, and his situation for the 2025-26 season is unclear. I want to be. A couple of people said that the Celtics were going to. Well, what I was saying was the Celtics will compete. Some people I have spoken to in our inner circle did mention that they will be kind of like tanking this season, and they were kind of correct. I want to say when I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and when I'm right, I'm right. But y'all were right. They are regressing this season. It seems like they not really look. It's really seeming like they not trying to really compete for a title or anything like that because of the injury to Tatum. So I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing they can do. It's out of their hand. Or they could be shifting. I'm not even sure, but they will be at least a playoff team. At minimum, a playoff team. But as far as the Nets are concerned, I honestly, and I always tell people that, yes, this is a net talk podcast talk show. Yes, I'm a Net fan. Yes, I'm going to say something good about the Nets. But I honestly going to speak basketball. The Nets have an opportunity to make the play-in. They can make at least the play-in. I'm not saying they can be the 6th or the 7th seed in the East. What I'm saying is they can make the play-in. They can be 9th or 10th in the East. I can see that. So, I'm believing that they can be a play-in. And as far as the draft is concerned for the Basta next year, I mean, if it happened, we just watched a team that was damn near 500 get the number 1 pick. So I don't want to hear no shit about tanking. Don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. There's not much big difference between 1 to 3 than from 3 to 10 in talent and drafts. I haven't seen it. It ain't worthy of any if not unless you move it into the top 3 or 4 of draft pick. I don't see any reason to want to, tank. How did that benefit you as concerning as the draft is right now? But as far as free agency is concerned, it's still on fire and it's still hot. It's still going to be moving. Teams are still going to be trying to make trades. Teams are going to still try to jockey in the summertime to get better, to get their bench better. So as far as the Nets are concerned, it's like this would be a great place for a rookie or somebody to come in because you can actually earn your playing time. Where if you go to a team that's already competing, you're not going to be playing that often. They're not going to put you in too many situations where you be vital for a victory or not. Not unless, of course, injuries and stuff, then that's different. But as if their starting 5 is there, like Denver or, some team, those guys are going to be playing. You're not going to, in the case of Dallas, Cooper Flag will be playing. So I think that like when you look at the 1 through 10, they will be 1 through 7, 1 through 6. They will be playing. In the case of the Nets with their 5 draft picks, they have options. More so than teams that have the top 7 picks. Because they got 5 picks. And they seem to just pick in one particular area of the team the most, which is guards or guard-like people that can play guard. But other than that, I don't see any other reason why any other team will, the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams you're looking at, they should be playing their draft pick. If it doesn't work out, then they'll halfway through the season, they'll be sitting on the bench. So, all right, we're going to take a look at some more draft stuff. Let's take a look. Let me get out of this. And let's see what we're looking for. NBA draft news. Let's take a look. What's going on today? And see, they already talking about the first round of next draft. Not even this draft, they ain't even been wet enough yet. In other words, I mean, it ain't even been hot enough for them to be talking about it, but they already talking about next draft. Already. So they're already talking about next draft. Boozer, Peterson, DeBasta, they already there. Headline full first round projection. Already talking about next year's draft pick. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So it is. The next year draft class, just like everybody say this year's draft class was no different. Oh, everybody says, oh, it was a great draft class. Next year is going to be better than this year. And then next year's will be better than next year. And so forth. And then every now and then they'll say this draft class sucks. A lot of players suck on this draft pick. What they mean by that is that number one pick is nowhere near as good as, say, for instance, a first, second, third, or fourth pick in the previous draft. So, yeah, next year's draft is going to be good. Yes, it is going to be good, just like this year's draft was good. But it's all up to what you see. I mean, I've seen some draft picks from last year that didn't pan out, or people that didn't play. They was drafted high. They was drafted in the top 10. So can't always say the draft picks. Cannot always depend that a draft pick will be that great. Just because it's in the top 10 doesn't mean nothing. Cooper Flagg might not even work out. Who's to say Cooper Flagg will work out? Who's to say that? I would like to know, if you know for sure, would you bet your life Cooper Flagg will work out for Dallas? He's definitely going to get his growing pains. That rookie wall is serious, and it's real. Every NBA player can tell you that. That's the difference of whether you great or not. I remember when LeBron first came into the league, it didn't seem like he ran into a rookie wall. He was playing the same way all season long, getting busy. Michael Jordan, when he came into the league, he was getting busy. He ain't running into no goddamn wall. I'm quite sure he sat back and said, you know, this shit kind of fucked up, but I'm saying he ain't running into no damn wall. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, thanks, man. Thank you. What's up, man? Yeah, so I'm looking at the Kevin Durant trade and saying to myself, how many ways the Nets can eat off of this one player since he left us? We had so much to eat off of his moving around. We benefited from even Cam Johnson, which we got from him, from that trade. We even got some more. You know, I mean, it's the number one picks was fruitful with Kevin Durant. It wasn't a waste to get Kevin Durant. It was just unfortunate. There was a one-toe unfortunate miss away from advancing. And honestly speaking, if Kyrie didn't get hurt, we would have beat Milwaukee. Of course. They knew that. They knew that. They knew that. Thank you, Skylar. Thank you. Yeah, so I mean, it's just important that we stay grounded because we want to move in a different direction. We don't want to move with trying to get another superstar, gut out our team, and be fucked up for the next 5 years. Nobody wants that no more. Nobody wants that. So to gather up all the drive, I'm glad he addressed what I always said was the main thing. You need a point guard. You need a point guard. Of course we wanted Dylan Harper. Of course he tried to move up. I know he did. But I mean, I'm not going to give you the house just to get one pick. I'm not going to give you draft picks and all my picks. Because we need more than just one point guard. We need stuff. We need wings. We need other things. But addressing the point guard was the most important thing. If you look at the NBA Finals, the point guard is one of the most crucial point on a team. You dribble, you have the ball in your hand most of the time. So you have the ball in your hand most of the time. That is clearly one of the most important position on a team. So let's look at and see what else is going on in the league. The Celtics, we talked about the Celtics and Damian Lillard possibility. And I just wanted to say again, people have been telling me the Celtics were going to regress a little bit this season because of Tatum's injury, and they were kind of right. I think they were right about that. Let's look at what the Knicks are doing. Now, you know, as a Net fan, that doesn't... You know how I feel about the Knicks. But I have to talk about them because we played them, and we see them often, so... And as a Net fan, it would just be right to talk about what they're doing. What you think about the coach? What do anybody think about the Knicks coach that they picked up? You know what's so messed up about it is why would you even sit there and fire the guy and not have a coach lined up? Why would you especially when you know how this media is? You know how the newspapers is in New York City. They'll rag your ass in a minute. So, I mean, why? I wouldn't have said anything until I was ready to get a coach. I wouldn't have said one word. But instead, they fired his ass and didn't have no clue who they were. Now they were scrambling. I'm wondering if you really settled. That's not who you really wanted. So let's see what the Knicks picked up. Knicks news. Let's go to the news. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Mike Brown, Knicks contract revealed as massive expectation. Oh, how much did he get paid? How much did they pay him? Did they pay him a ridiculous amount of money? Okay, so they paying him $10 million a year. Damn, I'm in the wrong business. I think we all in the wrong business. How you just not have a job? I think he's still getting paid from his last job. I wonder how that works. Do you think he's still getting paid as he get paid working with the? I imagine so. I mean, you think he's still getting paid for his last coaching job? Let me see if I can look this up. I wonder if I can. Let me see. Mike Brown. Coaching jobs. Coaching career. Okay. He Sacramento Kings. Which was the last one he was at? Let's see. Okay. 2025. Sacramento Kings. He was with them for 3 years, 2022 to 2025. He just last season. He got fired last season. I remember when they let him go. It's a damn shame that you call it fired, but that's pretty much how it is. Coaches get fired now. That's a tough job, man. Well, anyway, I don't know what his deal was. I think they still paying him. So that means he's getting paid from the Knicks now and the Kings as of right now. Because they hired him, so they have to start paying him. So they paying him, and he's getting paid from the Sacramento Kings, from what I remember. That's pretty much how it is. Damn, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Well, anyway, Mike Brown is a military guy. He's been I think his parents were in the army because he was born in Germany on a U.S. base. So his attitude, when he first started coaching, he wasn't, I'm not going to say, I'm not sure. I'm going to just say people wasn't acceptive of his attitude. But you got to remember where he came from. He came from the military. They blunt and straightforward. So I guess he treated the players the same way, but players don't like that. Players are kind of, they have an ego. So they have to feed their ego in order to play in the NBA. So that's understandable, but, because you got to think you the shit if you trying to play in the NBA. You can't be thinking you not. You can't be thinking. You got to think something. You got to think something positive. You got to have some kind of positive enforcement inside you to play in the NBA. But what I'm saying is Mike Brown was a military coach, and he wasn't well liked from what I'm kind of understanding. From what I heard, But then he, as the years go on, of course, as the time, because he been coached a lot of players. He coached LeBron. So I'm quite sure LeBron said, I'm not trying to hear your shit. Period. Any shit you could say. What you going to say? What you going to say to LeBron? Oh, you're not playing hard enough? LeBron, like, shut the hell up. I'm out. What you think the owner's saying to the coach? Man, you better leave that boy alone. You better leave that bro. What's up, Iceman? What's up? How you been, man? What's up, Ice? Yeah, so shit, man. I'm trying to find out if Mike Brown was getting paid, but I checked out what another thing. Yes, I checked out Iceman's show this afternoon, and he was talking about the G League. Now, I don't even know where they get all these players from, man. Is it like a pool of players that they grab from the streets, or teams that drop them and they just come to the, teams pick them up. How did that work? Because if you look at it, if you really think about it, they got a pool full of players that they can play. These guys are hungry. I mean, these guys are getting it's like a regular job. I think, do G League players make a set salary? I think that salary is like $45,000 to $50,000 a year, if I'm correct. Iceman, if you there, can you confirm that? Just put it in the text. Whether, what their salary is. I think it's $45,000 a year. I think G League players get $45,000 a year. I'm not even sure. I looked it up. Let me see. Let me see. G League players and they base salary. Do they get raises? Do they get raises if they play for more than 1 or 2 years? Let's see. Oh, salary per year. It's $40,000. Damn. It's even less than what I thought. Yeah. It's $40,000. Yeah, they get paid $40,000 a year. That's tough. That's tough for a G League player. That's tough. G League players earn a base salary of $40,000. Also, they make more for a 5 to 6 month season. Okay, this is the flat rate. Well, for half a year, I mean, yeah, I mean, that was, that's like working for the government or for the city. Because you figure a city worker, depending on what they do, can make $80,000 a year. And with overtime, you're making $100,000. But so that's what they making, but in 6 months. That's their base salary. So this is a flat rate with no minimum or maximum salary specified, and it applies to the standard G League contract. Two-way contracts, which are allow players to split time between the G League and the NBA. Okay, that's so when you get a two-way, but the two-way don't last 6 months, do it? Well, I think a two-way has a limited amount of time. So to split, which allow players to split time between the G League and the NBA, can offer significant higher salary, potentially reaching $578,000. Well, I guess that's the max. And how much time? Like if you're two-way, up to 559, 782, or 50% of the NBA rookie minimum. Oh, so they basing it off the rookie minimum. So they get 50% of the rookie because you wasn't drafted, or if you drafted and you put you in the G League. So you taking a hit if you go into the G League as somebody drafted. You better off being drafted and playing than going straight to make a roster than to go to a G League. Now this is the question I have to ask anybody out there. If, in the case of the Nets, they drafted 5, do you honestly think all 5 of those players that they drafted will make a roster spot? Or can they just use what they want out of the 5 and the other 2 would go where? To the G League? Do they take a reduction or do they get paid because you got to remember, all 5 of these are first round draft picks. All 5 of the Nets pickups are first round draft picks. I'm gonna put the the invite into the thing. Yeah. Okay. It's 110. 110,000. Okay. All right, Ice. I'm gonna put the link in the thing if anybody want to join, because I have a bunch of questions to ask, and this is based on just how this draft pick. Because now that I look at next year's draft pick, and I'm starting to look at next year's draft pick, and the only reason why I'm doing that is trying to have a gauge to between last year, this year, next year. Is it worthy of having a losing season to try to get into these draft picks? Can you, and I know the answer to it, but also, can you, and I know you can get talent out of the G League, but how do it work with the people who get drafted in the first round if they don't make a roster? I've always wondered if they didn't make a roster, is it pretty much like you got fired and you fucked up? Or is it like, can you get into a G League? Can you make a G League? That's the question I have. What's up, Iceman? What's up?
What's up? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I do. I hear you.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering how
Right.
that pay scale worked.
Yeah. No, it goes because I looked it up last time. It was what you said, like that's the starting
Yeah,
salary,
yeah. Like, all
but
right,
they were
hey,
saying
that's the
the
lowest.
average.
Okay, the average is what?
Yeah, the average is 110. And they
110.
were saying that some guys get some guys get some deals in the G League and
Right.
it boosts they pay up. So not, you know what I mean? Like that they said the average that's the average pay for a G League player, but the lowest is like starting at 45.
Oh, okay.
You
All
know what I'm
right.
saying? So
So
you
what?
can
So in
yeah,
the case of
you
the
get
Nets,
sponsored.
you can get sponsors in the G League.
Yeah, you can get sponsored in the G League. Yeah.
Oh wow. So that means, like,
Yeah.
if you look at, say for instance, with the Nets, they have
Uh-huh.
the five draft picks, first round draft picks. So they supposed to be getting paid a certain amount anyway, right?
Yeah, they get once you get drafted in a certain round in the first round, that amount is basically set, whatever it is, all the way down to 30. But once you get past 30, I mean, you still probably get a smaller amount. And then once you go in the second round, like some of that stuff in the second round is not, I don't think most of that's even guaranteed. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Most of the
So,
second round is,
okay. So, all right. What's good? All right, hey, what's up, peoples? What's good, man? Yeah. Yeah. So what I'm saying to myself. So even like in the case of Danny Wolf will get paid a certain amount.
yeah,
and
yeah,
and because he's still a first round draft pick. So if
yeah. It's
they
like,
send him to the G League, do he still maintain his salary?
yeah, they keep the same salary
Oh,
because they were
okay.
drafted.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So it's kind of okay, but you don't want to be in the G League, really.
No,
Not
they're gonna
really.
send somebody. Some of them going down there anyways. I don't think Danny's going down there.
I'm
I
just
think,
saying. I'm just using Danny as an example. I know. I don't think
yeah,
he's going either.
yeah, no, but sometimes you do want to go because like if you're not getting no playing time, then you're just gonna be sitting on the bench doing nothing. So you know, what I mean, you want to go down to the G and work on some skills. You know what I mean?
Work on your
But
game. Yeah.
yeah, as far as a player, like you know what I'm saying, thinking you coming to the NBA, you don't want to go down there because you feel like you belong. You know what I mean? But
Right. Right.
it is what it is. You gotta go down there and work on your skills.
Yeah, I mean, you try to make the best of it, I guess. Yeah, it ain't nothing like playing a game anyway. Sometimes you
Right.
can practice. It don't mean shit until you actually play.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the
Yeah.
game itself is different than practicing. You can't
Yeah.
simulate somebody
Right.
trying to take your head off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, but I was trying to figure out this money thing because I know the Nets are in a position, and I've been reading up on the aprons and studying what they mean and how much they mean. And it's a lot of lawyer talk in it. There's a lot of shit in it, man. Yo, that shit, they got people just doing just that. They don't even know players. They just know money. They just know that contract.
They say 5 draft picks cost the Brooklyn Nets about 30 mil.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know if that's right now. I don't know if that's in the long run, but
I think that's right now. I've seen that it's around 30 mil, and yes, it's right now. As of them drafting, as of right now, when they came to the facility, they are paying them. Mm-hmm. Right, they got a contract already, so they in
30 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like 30 mil for 5 guys, breakdown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's why, I mean, it's not a lot to, well, we can't speak for other people's money, but, but we can say that, but a lot of teams don't have that rookie deal. Right. You know, like they only have one piece. They only like got one draft, 2 drafts. So they're not paying that kind of money where the Nets are paying a lot for rookies.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I meant to say. Because you got 5 rookies. This is why it's unheard of. Right. Usually they don't draft 5 rookies, but the Nets did. So, hey, listen, you got to start from somewhere. You was willing to spend $30 million for salary dump, so it shouldn't hurt you to invest. So,
not at all. Not at all. They invested 5 players. That's a good investment.
Yeah, they had no choice because we need help. We need to find that next bench player that can come off the bench and provide spark, provide offense, provide keep the momentum going. We need players. We need players. So, and that's why I think that when you look at the situation with Ace, he wanted to come to teams that really need his skill set. I get it. But in this league, Utah said, "Fuck you. You coming over here? You coming over here? We don't care if you didn't want to come here. You come in here." And now they got you locked up. That's just pretty much how the league got your rookies set up. You got to deal with it. Just ball out, and when you get a chance, ask for a trade. I don't know if they'll give it to you.
Yeah, I don't know if you watched. I just got off. I got off live on TikTok, but they had 4 or 5 summer league games starting today.
I didn't see none of the games yet. I'm gonna try to catch it on the underground. Yeah, I'm gonna catch some of the recordings because I like to look when I look at the games. I like to stop it and then go back. Shit like that. I want to because sometimes I focus on a player, right, and see what he's about. That's how I learn players. I can't. As the game go on, I'll be looking all over. I can't really keep up. I want to see whether you good or not, because I know it doesn't. Anybody who play the game know you don't touch the ball all the time. It's a team sport. It's really a team sport. When you win, we have a tendency of trying to sit there and say superstars won the game. But we know it took 4 other guys with you to make it happen. Yeah. I mean, you wasn't out there fucking by your damn self, so don't even try it.
Right.
You got skill or whatever. We give them the props because they consistent. Like in Jordan, they consistently give you what they give you. That's where you get your props at. But winning titles, it's totally a team sport. Totally is. You didn't do that shit. Your team helped you do it. You all did it. So, but did you see any of the games?
Oh yeah, I think I watched four or three,
Did the
three
Nets
games.
play? Did the Nets play?
Nah, the Nets don't play until I think Wednesday or Thursday.
Oh, I'm definitely watching that.
They playing on I think it's the 10th. If I'm right, it's the 10th. Yeah, 4 days. They play in
Yeah,
4 days.
I'm definitely watching that. I'm definitely
Utah, Utah, and
Ace
Philly
Bailey.
was just playing. Yeah,
Ace.
Ace and VJ. VJ went off. Ace didn't shoot well, but he played pretty decent.
Oh, okay. But VJ did his thing.
Oh yeah, I think VJ had either 24 or 28 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 1 block.
Oh, he went all in. Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right. He's happy to
yeah,
be. He happy. Philly should be
yeah.
happy too.
A shot bad. I think he had 8 points, 7 rebounds, and he shot like 3 for 13. But VJ shot like 24 shots or 26 shots or some shit like that.
Oh, he just housed the ball then. That's what he did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got downhill. He just, you know what I'm saying? He was
Yeah, but
scoring at a high clip.
he's always explosive. You knew he was
Yeah,
explosive, but
yeah,
he shot the ball well, which is even better
yeah. He
for
shot well.
him. So yeah,
Yeah, he shot pretty good.
he's excited. He was given the green light. They told him shoot,
Yeah, hell yeah, and he shot. He
shoot, shoot.
definitely shot today.
You shoot, man. Don't pass
Yeah,
that shit. Shoot. Fuck
right.
that. I hope he don't think he
Um,
gonna do that when he get into the NBA game. Well, they might give him the
right.
green light. They might give
Yeah, if he
VJ
can
the
get down. Yeah, if he can get downhill and transition like he did today, yeah, they gonna give him the green light.
yeah. I don't know if I was a coach and I see he's doing his thing. I'm not gonna stop you. But
Yeah,
yeah, hey,
yeah. I don't remember all the games. Okay, I know OKC played today. Lakers played today. Golden State played today. I can't remember the rest of the games that was on. It was a few teams.
this was the summer league games, right?
Yeah, yeah. Summer League. Yeah, it started today.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me bring it up. Let me see. Let me see. VJ got busy, huh? I'm gonna watch that game. Um,
Yeah.
summer league, summer league schedule. Summer league schedule 2025. Okay. Yeah, I could see. Oh, it came on ESPN, huh? My
Yeah.
bad. I should have watched it. I could have watched it. I didn't even know.
Yeah, I
Uh,
didn't know somebody hit me up on Instagram and showed me the schedule. I'm like, nah, it don't come on to the 10th. They like, nah, it came on today. It's coming on today. I'm like, oh,
I thought it was next week. I thought it was next week myself. I thought it was
yeah,
like Wednesday or Thursday or something. I knew it was next week though. I was going to look
yeah.
Monday to make sure, but I didn't think it came on today.
It was
Matchup.
definitely.
It still say the 10th.
Yeah, I know, because you got to go back on the dates. I'm like, why is it pulling out? I was like, maybe because we be looking up so much net stuff, it just automatically
Oh,
goes to
okay.
the net.
Yeah, it sure enough did today. Oh, they shouldn't have did that. Why they fucking do that?
Yeah, I don't
I don't know
know.
why they
Caught me
just
off guard.
automatically go to the 10th.
Yeah,
I'm wondering, nah, it still don't matter. Why would they do that?
yeah, I don't know.
There's a game tomorrow. Philly plays Monday. They play Oklahoma City play Philly.
Yeah. Oh, they play
Um,
Philly tomorrow?
yeah, and no, it's Monday. No, wait.
Oh,
Oh,
Monday, Monday.
I forgot today's Saturday. I don't know why today
Yeah,
feel like Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah, because them games. And once you talk about the games, you think Sunday.
Yeah, no, that holiday fucked me up because I thought Friday was Saturday.
Yeah.
My wife was home, so I was like, I gotta look at your face. I know it's the weekend. I know when I wake up in the morning and she going to work, I'm like, yeah, okay. Nobody in the house. I can run around and do my thizzle. But when she
Right.
comes back, I'm like,
That's all.
oh shit. Now I wake up and she's still here. I'm thinking it's Saturday, but it was Friday. I was like, damn, she off on fucking 4th of July. Damn, I forgot. Okay, so Monday, yeah, Sunday the Lakers play tomorrow in San Antonio against Golden State, and the Lakers versus Miami. 4:30 first game. Oklahoma City and Philly play Monday. OKC.
Okay.
And Memphis versus Utah. Oh, they playing Philly again on Tuesday. Well, I'll tell you one thing: the rookies think that this is like regular season. Y'all, y'all in for a rude awakening. They gonna pimp your ass out.
Yeah.
When
Thanks.
halfway through the season, you're gonna be done. You're gonna be like, wait a minute, how many more games we got?
Yeah. 90 more games.
Oh shit, they pimping us. They got us on the track. They gonna pimp you out. I'm gonna tell you right now, they gonna play you every game. And don't sit down, because if you sit down, somebody else will take your fucking spot.
Oh, yeah, facts.
There are a lot of hungry players out here. They don't have no problem setting up, making somebody else a superstar. Oh, okay, we play. Let me see. Oh shit, man, fucked up. Saturday, the 5th. We play our first game. Damn, we ain't even playing at the beginning. We play Thursday. That's what it is. Our first game is Thursday.
Yeah.
Our first, and it's against OKC. Damn. 5:30.
I was making jokes on TikTok when I was
Yeah.
live. I told them this is beware the wolf season. Y'all gotta beware the wolf. Danny coming to play in summer league. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. I know that's right. Danny gonna do his thing.
Yeah, beware.
Danny
Yeah,
gonna be.
beware the
Yo,
wolf.
listen, that pickup Danny Wolf is gonna pay off.
Oh yeah, nah, facts.
They can pass up on him all they want. Larry Bird was like that in the draft. Larry Bird, when I saw him play, was not athletic. You could not look. You look at him and say, "That motherfucker can't play." Larry Bird can play. He knew how to play the game, man. He knew how to play the game. Athleticism doesn't mean that you're a great player. It just means you're an athlete. Fine, yeah, you can jump and you can rebound and you can dunk, but your dunk is 2 points, and Larry Bird would be like, "Take this bank shot. That's 2 points too. Take this next bank shot." He wouldn't miss. The key to shooting is consistency. If you can score at a high average, then you gonna be killing people. It don't matter how you score. You're gonna be killing them.
Right.
They have to respect your game. They have to. So Danny got that skill level where he can dribble, and I don't know too many 7-footers that could keep up with that crossover he got. Because he got a good one. He got a good one. I've seen him do it.
He quit fast in a hurry.
Yeah, he can't jump, but he can dribble. That's cool. That's cool. I'm glad we picked up Danny Wolf, and we was talking about that earlier the year. I told you earlier in the year. I said Danny Wolf. You was like, yeah, Danny Wolf is kind of nice. I was like, yeah, he got a little game. I wish we got Renault though. I really do. But
yes, that would have complete. That would have complete the draft to the max.
yeah, they could have got Renault and Danny Wolf with that last two picks because he was
Yeah.
there. He was there. We said they were going to be there at the end.
Yep.
We kind of thought Danny Wolf wasn't going to be there though. At least
Right.
I thought he might have been going like in the teens, but apparently,
Power forward. Yeah.
people want those wings, which is understandable when you. I understand why you would draft wing because it's like versatile, I get it. I still say we should have got the 2 7-footers at the last of the draft. That's what it was. But did you see anybody in the G League that you like so far?
In the G League, well, it didn't really get around to it yet, but for what, like the video that you watched,
Right.
Grant Nelson, he's a fourth year. I don't know if he's a fourth year senior, fifth year senior. Grant Nelson is a tall, power forward hustle guy. Can't really shoot the three, but he do a lot of dirty work, rebounds and stuff like that. But the guy that I was talking about, the Asian dude, he's Chinese. Fambo Zhang. Fambo
That's his name.
Zhang is Fambo, Fambo Zhang. He played for G League Ignite, and he was a high recruited high school player over there. And bro, the dude could hoop. If you like Yuta, when we had Yuta Watanabe, like he's a better version of Yuta at 6'11". Lefty, shoot 40% from three, basically. You know what I'm saying? 39%, 40%. And he get putbacks. He's dunking putbacks. He's running the break. He can handle a little bit. He can shoot the midi. You know what I'm saying? He ain't too crafty with the ball, but he can, you know what I'm saying? He can get to a spot and pull up. So I'm liking him if he make the G League team.
What's his name?
Fambo. Fambo. Zhang.
Zhang.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fambo.
Zeng. Yeah.
Zang. Yeah.
Yeah. Zambo. Fanbo.
Yeah. Fambo. Yeah.
Yeah. I see him.
Yeah, man. He nice. I like him. If he make the G League team, I'm good with it.
Yeah. Did I see him? Oh no, it wasn't him. It was the one that was drafted.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Asian players are starting to come in now.
Oh yeah, no facts. No facts. Grant Nelson turned down his turned down his draft. He was gonna get drafted and he turned it down.
This is Zambo.
Yeah.
Oh, he got a 3. He can shoot the 3.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a shooter. Oh, he can catch and shoot.
Oh yeah, Fambo. Yeah, he shoot for damn near 40%.
He said, "Oh, take that." Oh, he got a little green with his stuff.
Yeah, no, he athletic, bro.
The thing about it, he ain't got what his release point is high.
Yeah. And he's 6'11".
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, he almost 7 feet. He like yeah, he's not bad. He's not bad at all.
Nah, bro.
He's not bad at all.
I watched a lot of his highlights. I like that player, especially in the G League. We don't have players like that down there, so he will be good.
Yeah,
and Grant Nelson good.
And what was the other guy's name?
Grant Nelson.
Grant Nelson.
Yeah, he turned down. He was going to get drafted in the second round. He turned it down. He refused that, and then he wanted to go try out for us in the summer league.
Yeah. Look who's came on. Hey, what's up? What's up, peeps?
What's good, Scott?
What's good, man? What's good?
Chilling, man. What's good with you, yo? Happy post 4th of July. Yo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Grant Nelson. Let's see if
Yo, I heard he's like his nickname is Dakota Durant. The fuck?
Dakota Durant. That's what they call him.
That's what they call him, yo. That's what I guess because you can put the ball on the floor and shit. And I don't know. Why nobody drafted him. That's weird, yo.
He said,
Nah, he turned it. He turned it down. He
Oh,
didn't want to get
I
drafted.
heard. Yeah, he told these Asian or some shit and not to get drafted. Now, who the fuck would do that though?
maybe he
What
wanted.
Him.
player
He
would do
wanted to
that?
play for
Because
the
Maybe he
Nets.
wanted to come out next year.
I'm saying because
Yeah.
everybody's dream, to get drafted. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. If I was drafted like 60th pick, you already know the last pick, the
You
second
think
round
so?
and shit.
I don't know,
I'll
man.
be walking around like the biggest motherfucker because
But
I
it's
got
different.
drafted.
It's different now than it used to be. You got to remember, these guys can make money now.
Oh yeah,
Nah,
facts.
nah,
They
Yeah, I
can,
mean,
they can make.
you see the people who getting drafted, they coming through with like a crazy jewelry and shit. I'd be like, how the fuck they got? I don't know if it's real though. It may be a fake
Oh,
jewelry.
you should see their
Maybe
car.
it's a fake jewelry,
You
but
should see their
for
car.
him, it was the opportunity. He wanted the opportunity.
Right,
Whatever
right.
team was going to draft him, he wouldn't get. I don't think he would have got the same opportunity. He said he wanted to try out for the Nets.
I wonder if
That's
he's if you could I mean be energetic somebody like Luke Cornett but more athletic or some shit, right?
nah.
Luke Cornett
He
is not
can't.
bad. I always liked him, you know what I mean? Always like this game and shit, yo. Always,
Yeah,
pick and rolls, Luke Cornett be killing the Nets, Scott. He be
Yeah.
fucking destroying the Nets. That's crazy. Fucking Claxton can't stop Luke Cornett. He can't stop. You right? Isn't that crazy? He can't stop Luke Cornett, Scott.
Yeah, that's true.
Yo, that's wild, man. That's wild.
Let's,
But Luke Cornett is not bad. So I get it. I get why
let's take a look at him.
Claxton
Let's take
have
a
a
look
hard
at him.
time.
Here he
Probably.
is. Yeah.
Because he got like at least 25, 30 pounds on him, right? Like somebody like Luke Cornett on Claxton.
He looks.
Yeah,
How tall is he?
probably do.
6'11".
6'11". Yeah.
Grant.
Look at.
Yeah, he's 6'11" as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's Grant.
yeah, Grant Williams. Is he like a legit 6'11"? I hope so.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, well, yeah, he's 6'11".
Hey, we got some big guys though, right? We got decent size like players and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
height and width, height and arms. You know what I'm saying? Like, reaching arms and shit, and you need that. Because man, that's shit. We need some athletes. I don't know. We need some fucking athletes though. We don't have that. That's the problem. I feel like we don't have like a sick athletes and shit.
He can shoot. That's.
Yeah.
He showed he got a nice form.
Yeah, he don't shoot threes well though, but in the paint area, that's how he scores. A lot of
I think you got like a little fadeaway too, right? A little fadeaway. Look like it's not bad though.
He got a nice form though.
Yeah, but NBA is different, obviously.
Yeah.
NBA is different and shit, but I don't know. I mean, there's no way if he can shoot the three, right? You see big guys shooting threes. That's wild. Okay, wow.
Oh.
Yo, that's wild. Stop playing.
Yeah, he did his thing right there.
Stop playing. Yeah, imagine if we got a white Durant, yo. I mean, I don't care about the colors and shit, I mean, I look like a white guy, but I'm not white, at all.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if we had like a white Durant, that's crazy.
Yeah, listen.
That's crazy.
I have to respect basketball, man. I respect the game. If you can
Yeah.
play, you can play. That's
Anybody can play now, right? Anybody can play now.
If you can, yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. I think he got like a dribbling. He can hold on to the ball. Look like he can. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like
like he
you're
can
not gonna
palm.
fumble that shit away.
Yeah, like he can palm it.
Yeah,
And
like
now
he can dribble, like break his guy, one of the big guys, in a fast break. Or I don't know if he can do that in the half court though. Let's see. Let's see if we can do that in the half court because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not bad though. It's not bad. The moves and shit. It's not bad. Like
No, it's not bad.
right. It's not bad for a big guy. For
Nah, that's not bad at
because
all.
right, big guys don't usually don't move like that.
No, I
So
don't usually see like 6'11". I mean 6'10", 6'11" guys.
yeah, yeah, like that bump off, that spin off, and a dunk.
Yeah, yeah,
That what you seen, right? You don't see that like often. Doesn't matter what league the guy plays.
yeah,
I feel like yeah.
yeah.
I don't know, man. That's Sean Marks. Oh my God, Sean.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I don't know, Scott.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But either way, it's
Oh man. Oh,
they
did you
gotta-
guys watch the Sixers game? Yeah, I watched.
no, I didn't watch none of it. That's what you were saying, the summer league game, right?
I watched till the halftime and
Which game you watch? Which game you watch?
that Sixers Sixers and the Jazz.
Oh, okay.
Sixers, yeah. And
So
I
you
seen
saw
it
Ace. You saw
when
Ace play.
when I put it on. Ace Bailey hit the corner three. As
Oh,
soon as I put it on, like in the fast break, he got the ball from the guard and shit. He just drained that shit. But I don't know how many points he had.
right. I
I don't
heard
know
DJ did his thing though. That's what I heard.
how many points he had. Like
20
25.
something, 25 or something like that.
Nah, that guy's pretty good. Yo, he looked like he built like he been playing in the NBA like 4 or 5 years.
VJ?
You got that's yo. If we had a chance, like instead of the Jazz, excuse me, fucking instead of Sixers,
Yeah.
bitch ass Sixers. You already know. They don't deserve that, but that's another topic. You know what I'm saying? But damn, VJ, yeah, VJ Edgecombe. If we had a number 3 pick, probably Nets would have picked VJ Edgecombe. Probably.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? What do you
yeah.
think, Scott? Do you think they would have picked him right? They would.
I don't know, man. I mean I
Or
like
Ace
him.
Bailey? Or I
I
don't know.
like
I think they
him.
would have. They should have. They would. Pick, to me, I would have picked VJ Edgecombe. That guy's ready.
I think Sean likes Ace Bailey
Huh?
because of his height. He's more versatile. That's what they thinking.
Yeah, that's what they're thinking. But maybe Edgecombe would be a better overall player,
He probably be a better
right?
scorer. He
Better.
might be,
Ace
but
Bailey might be more of a bucket guy, not the all around guy, right? He's not all like VJ Edgecombe. I think he's gonna do all kind of shit
I
on the
think
court.
he's younger. I don't know which one is younger.
Ace Bailey, probably
Yeah,
Ace Bailey.
yeah. He look younger.
You think, but you think Edgecombe is going to be a better overall player, though, Scott?
I don't know,
I can
man.
see it already. I can see it on the court
I don't know. It depends. It depends on.
because he just like he just he's bigger. Like I know. I'm sure Ace
He
Bailey
might
going
be
to get
bigger.
bigger, but I don't think he's going to get
I
big
think he's
like
bigger, but he's not taller than him. So when you trying
That's
to,
facts. Yeah, he's shorter.
yeah, when
Yeah,
you
shorter.
get the ball and you release that ball, how high up are you when you release that shot? I mean,
Yeah,
you can jump and do it. Yeah, that's true, but
yeah,
Ace don't have to jump.
yeah, yeah. But I know he's pretty he's pretty sick
His
athlete though,
his
right?
shot
Yeah, I
gonna
know.
be hard to block when he do jump. Because he will be 7 feet in the air taking that shot.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I mean,
What is he like? What is he? 6'9"?
he's 6'10", I think.
Is he?
6'9".
He don't look 6'10". I swear to
Yeah, he
God.
might
When
be
you see him on the
6'9",
court, when you see
6'10".
him in the G League, I mean in Summer League, he
Who you
don't
talking
look.
about? Ace, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about Ace Bailey's guy.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know about
Uh,
6'10" though. I
let me
mean,
see.
maybe 6'9", maybe
I,
like.
I think they say let me see what his real height is.
Yeah, like I wonder, without the shoes, without the socks,
Let
right?
me
I
see.
wonder. I don't think
Because they
these
measured
guys,
him without all that.
because 7 feet tall or 6'10",
He's
right?
6'7".
6'10" is a
He's
pretty
6'7".
fucking tall guy, yo.
He's 6'7".
Oh, he's 6'7"?
Yeah, that
Oh
number.
damn, that kind of scares me a little bit. But that's a great height though. A great height to be,
Yeah,
like a great guard. Yeah, great.
yeah, six,
Yeah,
six, seven, 6'7". That's the tall,
yeah,
6'7".
yeah. Because like Jordan 6, like an inch on. He got an inch on Jordan and
Let me
shit,
see.
and Kobe. So
VJ.
VJ is probably 6'7", right? Maybe he's a little bit. I don't know, or maybe shorter. No. You know, I think he's like 6'5".
He's
Scott.
6'5". He's six.
Oh, look, I was right. Yo, that's crazy because I can see it, or sometimes you could tell I
Yeah.
know it's a camera, and it's a summer league and shit, but you could figure out the guy's height. Usually, yeah, that guy is like 6'5". That guy could be right. Could be 6'4", 6'4.5" without the shoes, without the socks too. Could be even a little shorter.
No. I mean, these numbers
VJ.
of the NBA, they took their measurement.
Oh, do they take the measurement without the shoe socks,
Yeah,
or do
without
they
shoes
take
and
them?
socks. Without shoes and socks.
Oh, that's good. That's the, you know what I mean.
That's
I
their
can't, I
height.
can't.
That's how tall they are. Period.
I gotta know your height, right? I would have done the same thing. I'd be like, yo, you gotta take off your shoes, man.
They take their shoes off, their socks and everything.
Yep,
No
yep.
shoe socks, and then they measure them.
And like flat footed, they gotta stand flat footed.
Yeah, measure them from there. And he's 6'5". Ace is 6'7". Dylan Harper's 6'6".
Damn, that's a big guard. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big guy. And Trey Johnson is 6'5". I thought he was taller than 6'5".
You're right. He looked a little taller than 6'5".
Right,
That's
he
weird.
is
Right? Isn't that weird? Like, how the fuck
6'5".
you 6'5", but you
He's
look like
same
maybe
height as
6'7".
VJ. He's same height as VJ.
Yeah.
Wow. So that means Ace is really 6'7". I was thinking he was 6'10". That's what a lot of people were saying.
Yeah, no, I think that was wrong, right? That had to be wrong because he
Dylan
don't look
Harper
like a 6'10"
6'6"
guy.
is a legit. We always knew he was around that.
Yeah, like Danny Wolf or
But that's
somebody
small
that's
for a
legit
point guard.
6'10". That's a legit 6'10" guy.
Yeah.
If you put like Ace Bailey next to Danny Wolf,
Let me
you're gonna
see.
see big difference.
Let me see his official height. Danny Wolf.
I think he is legit 6, but he don't look 7 though. He don't look like a 7 guy.
Nah, he don't
Yeah,
look.
nah, he don't look like like a Rudy Gobert, like somebody. He look like a 7. He look like a real 7 guy.
Yeah, he do. Let me
Yeah.
see.
So we don't have a 7-footer, right? Nah,
Not a
Nets don't have a 7-footer.
not a real 7-footer.
Damn, Scott.
No, I know.
Damn, Scott. Like a, I'm talking about like the actual 7 feet tall guy.
Let's see.
Maybe next year. I don't know if Kareem Lopez is 7. I don't think so. I don't. But I know he's a center or some shit like that. Or I don't know. Maybe we need a shot blocking center, not just a shot blocking center, but like a
Let's see. I'm trying to find the NBA's thing. NBA.
honestly, Scott. Honestly, I feel like
He's
I
6'11".
oh,
He's 6'11".
see, he's 6'11".
6'11". NBA, you say he's 6'11". He
Oh,
ain't 7 feet.
that's pretty fucking tall, though, right? Danny Wolf, that's a tall guy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not. That's Claxton height. He's
yeah.
legit 6'11".
I think Danny Wolf would probably like after he gets a little experience and shit. I think he would go like he would probably trick
They said
Claxton mad times. You know that, right? On the offense,
on his
that
draft
guy's too smart.
on the draft thing, he's 6'10" and a half.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because on the thing on Summer League when they show the player and the height, it says 6'10".
Okay. He's
So okay, so he's not 6'11".
He's not 6'11". He's 6'10",
Mm, uh,
6'11". 6'10" and a half. That's what they saying.
but that's not bad. That's not bad. That's close
The
to
draft. That's the draft thing.
yeah,
Because the draft is accurate.
combine, right? The combine.
The combine is real. It don't get no realer than the
Yeah,
combine.
you can't hide, like I said, because you got to take off your shoes,
Yeah, you got to take your shit off.
right? Like, you can't do that. You can't have the thing underneath the shoes, like the platform or some type of shit. Like, I'm trying to get higher. I'm trying to get taller.
I don't want to be a guard. I want to be a forward, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because Kevin Durant said he didn't want to be a center.
Huh.
So he was telling people he was shorter than he was. So
Yeah, you can't hide him.
right.
I would have been like, yeah, you 7 feet tall, man. We can see you 7 feet tall.
But he kept telling people I'm not 7 feet. But
Oh, yeah.
he was when he came out. But he could shoot so well, they didn't fuck with him. They kept him as a forward, like a small forward.
But wait, he's not 6. He's not 7 feet tall though, right? He's not actually
I think Kevin Durant is 6'11". He close to it though.
close though, right? Close though. A little, right? Maybe like a half an inch or whatever, right? There's a little missing from the
Yeah,
7 though. You can
yeah.
see next to 7-footer.
But they would have put him as a center. He would have got killed.
Oh my God.
Right? Am I right or
Oh
wrong?
hell yeah! What? That's crazy.
And
Imagine Kevin Durant. He's like 210 pounds, man. Like
if Sweat with
that's
water on him.
wild. That's wild. Yo, to be honest with you, Scott. To be honest with you, I don't even know somebody like Kevin Durant. I don't even know how he succeeded. Like, let alone like survived in the NBA. Because I felt like in the NBA you can't be that thin. It
Nah.
doesn't matter how nice you are. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
NBA. It's
But
like it's
but
grown. But he's that good. I guess can't stop the guy. He's
no,
like
you can't stop him. You can't argue with his skill level.
very thin though, right? This guy
Funny.
very
It's
thin though.
funny. It's just funny he's so skinny. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like I felt like I know it's different age. When
Yeah.
he came in, but I felt like to me I feel like he's supposed to be getting bullied. In my eyes, that's what I would have felt.
Yeah. But
Because it's pro American basketball. You know what I mean? Like
yeah. You
so.
figure you put some big guy on him and keep him out the paint, right?
Yeah, but he don't. But he can just hit the jumper.
Yeah. See, that's what made him so good.
He's probably mad annoying. Right? That for the
Yeah.
big guys, he's
He said,
mad
I don't
annoying.
keep him out of the paint. He's still scoring.
I know.
So it don't matter.
It don't matter. Yeah, you're right. It don't make it. And then you try to guard him. If you're a big guy, he's just gonna blow by you.
You're right.
That's why it probably can't stop him. That's why.
Right. You can't stop him. You
Yeah.
can't stop him. He don't have to dunk. That's
Yeah.
the thing. He's consistent in the paint.
Yeah.
He's gonna hit that jumper, that same shot over and over again.
Facts.
That motherfucker.
Scott, do you think? I'm saying. Do you still think that he's a little bit overrated though? Overall game.
Kevin
I feel like he's a little
No,
overrated
his
though.
percentage is off the chart, man.
No, the offensive percentages.
Yeah, the
Like that
number,
50. I'm talking about overall, like instincts to win the
I don't think. I
championships. Like
think
get that last steal, get that last block. He's
nah,
not that kind of guy, right?
he's
Scott?
not that kind of guy.
Nah, he's not that kind of guy, Scott.
There's no such thing. I haven't seen anybody that can do it all.
Probably not. Maybe Michael.
You might be asking a lot to do it.
Maybe Michael. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, one year he did.
Well, yeah, isn't he the only person that won the Defensive Player of the Year and the MVP?
He won it
He's
twice.
the only player.
Yeah.
He's the only fucking right in the NBA history. That's
I think
Michael.
he did it
Oh
the
my
same
God,
year,
MJ.
too. Yeah.
That's crazy, Scott. Same year. It's impossible because it's so hard, right? Both ways to dominate and win the
Offense and
MVP.
defense, yeah.
Get out of here, man. Nobody gonna be a Michael.
Yeah.
Nobody gonna be Michael.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Maybe Kobe. Maybe close.
Yeah.
But he's even Kobe never gonna be Michael, right? Right, Scott? I don't know.
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't know. It's
Nah, that's a lot to ask Kevin
a
Durant.
lot to ask.
do,
Yeah,
but
that's probably too much.
That's
to
a
ask.
lot to ask him to do. He's a small forward, He's tall. But what's good about Kevin Durant is his shooting percentage is off the chart.
And it usually never changes.
Right. And it
Usually,
don't
yeah.
change. And that's what makes it so fucking amazing is that he shoot that way. Yeah, he might not be the best person to dive on the floor. He ain't the best dribbler.
Yeah, he's not the best dribbler.
He's not this and he's not that. But if you get him in a set offense.
And half court where
Half-court
people
set
can't
offense.
hit the jumper usually in the playoffs.
That motherfucker will kill.
He will hit that jumper. He will, when people struggle and shit, people can't hit get no buckets.
You cannot leave him open.
Yeah.
You cannot leave.
Yeah, never. Yeah, you can never.
Never.
Even though not a great 3-point shooter, Scott, very overrated, right? Very inconsistent, like a cat. What do you call that? Streaky, very streaky shooter.
Yeah, he missed a couple, but if he gets into the paint,
yeah.
So
Yeah, because with the Nets too, you missed a lot of threes. You know that, right? You missed a lot of threes with the Nets. Like,
yeah, but I mean, the dude just don't miss shots, man. He don't miss that many, man.
you don't miss that many. The mid range, yeah.
Kill you. He kills you with that. He kills you with it, and it's consistent.
Yeah.
It's consistent. How you be so consistent?
It's just he don't impact the team like he maybe like before. Like with the Nets, Scott with the Nets, like when that the
If
toe on
if,
the
if,
line against the Bucks.
if Kyrie was there, they would have won that series.
You know, Scott, like
You saw
everybody,
what they
Scott.
did to them in the first two games.
Oh,
You saw what they did to them.
yeah.
If Kyrie didn't get hurt, they'd have beat the Bucks. The Bucks wasn't going to stop Kyrie. They
Eh,
were focusing on Kevin Durant, and they couldn't barely stop him.
who knows? Maybe they probably would have
They
almost got swept. Bucks.
they,
Oh, would have almost
they would
got
have
swept.
got swept, man. They
You
couldn't
know that.
stop Kyrie.
Bucks got everybody was all the Nets haters was they were so
Hey,
happy.
the
Like
Nets, the
nobody
Nets,
would beat the Nets, right, Scott? If they
no.
were healthy, no team in the world, no team in the world. You're gonna have to put like a new like the Nets super team to try to
That was
beat
their
them. But
year. That was their year, man. That
that
was
was their year, Scott. That was their year. But the reason I was mentioning that against the Bucks and shit, Scott,
yeah,
I felt like that's when he hit his prime, man. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
After the Achilles, right? I feel like he was better than with the Warriors and better than sometimes even with the Thunder when he was on the Nets, especially in the playoffs. Against the Bucks, especially that you can see that 49-point game. That he hit his peak though. Like he hit his that's insane. That's insane. Like that's the only person I will forgive from that crazy nightmare that we went through. I will forgive Kevin. Like Kevin always welcome,
Yeah, yeah,
but not the other two guys. You already know, Scott. Not the other two guys. Because Kevin gave everything, though. You know what I'm saying? Right? He did. He gave everything, though. And you remember, like people forget. Kevin never fucking cried, Scott. When they mentioned the Nets, like
yeah,
after he left and shit, he was crying, right? It was like that was different for me because being with the Nets, it was different kind of a my experience in my life, like the one of the greatest experiences. Isn't that crazy? Yo, the people forget that shit, right? No matter, I know Nets never won a championship, but Kevin Durant cried. I take that, right? I take that. I know he loved the Nets. He
yeah.
just
He
could.
said
I
he
know.
did.
Yeah, he just couldn't. He just. I know
He
he
said
couldn't
he did.
figure
He
it
said
out.
he did. He said he cared about the Nets. So
He
that,
do, right? Isn't that crazy? He do care about the Nets. Like you don't care about the Suns like that. I don't think, or the Warriors, or even the Thunder. I don't even think he loved the Thunder like that. You know what I mean? Like he
yeah,
really, I feel like he really do love the Nets. I don't know
yeah,
why. I
yeah,
don't know why. I mean, or maybe because of the Achilles, and then this fucking guy came back better than before and shit after the Achilles.
yeah.
And the Nets, right, being patient with her. I don't know, man. Nets. I know people betray us, like the players, right, Scott? Some players fucking
Right.
betray us and talk shit and all that. But nobody, no team take care of the players like the Nets do. You know about this, Scott.
Yeah, yeah.
No fucking team. No, it's not even comparison.
Nope.
Right? They send like a gifts and flowers and like spa days for the players' moms and aunties.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, who does that? So you win with the Nets, man. You win. You just got to bring the championship to the Nets if you're an NBA player. That's
yeah,
all. Everything's gonna change. You right? They will love you forever. Like the Nets franchise will love you forever, and then they're gonna carry you like fucking. I don't know, carry you on the shoulder, man. That 15-man roster be forever. I don't know. It will be forever though. Forever. Nets will never forget that first championship that whoever is gonna be in the roster. You know
yeah,
that, Scott.
yeah, yeah. That's
So
true.
but no, Kevin though, no, Kevin, I know he's fucking amazing. Just I wish he overall gained a little bit more, like I said, like hustling and all that shit, because to me that makes like a crazy superstar to me.
Right.
When you dive, right? When you dive on the floor and all that shit.
Yeah, yeah,
I appreciate Draymond Green. You like Draymond Green, Scott?
yeah, yeah.
That
Draymond
guy is
Green.
right. That guy is amazing. I know a lot of people hate him. Man, he got 4 championships, yo. Like this guy just win championships, man. I don't know how you do it. It's like it's weird.
It's the team, man. That
It's a
team.
team, but I'm saying he's the heart of it.
Yeah.
Without him, there is no championships. I feel like
He
right. I
hustles.
feel like that's the guy, Scott. Cause I be arguing with the guy, I always be chilling with this Russian Jewish guy,
Yeah.
but he's Brooklyn guy, but he'd be saying like we'd be arguing. I'd be like, yeah, I know, man, Draymond Green is amazing. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? With 0 points, the fuck, with 0 points, that guy is amazing. Like, So maybe you know what another problem with the Nets. The reason I was saying Draymond Green, we need to find somebody like Draymond Green, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody who always getting to people's skin. I mean, under their skin and shit, and doing all kind of stuff. But
So
so
you're
effective.
saying that they need a bruiser?
They do need a bruiser. How we gonna find that?
Yeah, well, it depends on how the game is played now, though. Sometimes the referees call a different game.
That's true. That's true. I'm saying like but Draymond Green thing is effective. It's
Yeah,
effective.
yeah, it depends if the league wants physical play.
Hmm.
Because you
No,
got to remember, they changed the way they used to be. They used to be like you put your hands on somebody, you used to be able to check people.
that's true.
But
That's
then it got to a point where you couldn't put hand check.
he's the only one that doesn't suit him today's NBA. He's the only one in the NBA. He's suited for the 90s. That guy's suited for the 90s.
Yeah, but there's another generation coming up. Basketball, generations change. So
Yeah, it's like
Kevin
skinny
Durant,
guys, right? Skinny
Kevin
dribbling
Durant,
guys now. Skinny like
Kevin Durant
yeah,
will be, his time is almost up. LeBron's time is almost up. Steph's time is almost up.
yeah.
Those guys been in the league for over 15 years, man.
Yeah. The new people, of course, new people. I don't know. I just hope somebody like Draymond Green, somebody one of these days. I don't know. I guess the Warriors got lucky, or they took a chance on him and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
You
they
know,
got lucky.
he was a second round pick, right? Second
Yeah,
round pick.
I think Draymond was a second round pick. He wasn't a first round pick.
Yeah, and in the playoffs, I seen him D'ing up on against Shangoon and shit. Shangoon couldn't
Let's
do
see.
nothing. You just.
Draymond
I
Green.
think he's a second round pick,
Let's
Scott.
see. Let's see. Draymond
And
Green.
he was talking so much shit to Shangoon. He was like, "You crazy man? You think you're gonna, bully me like in the post? Like you gonna post me up? He was like, "You bugging." I love that guy, yo. I love that guy's heart, man. Cause Shangoon is, cause I'm half Turkish. Turkish guys are tough. Shangoon is a tough guy. I know he's a tough
Yeah,
player.
35th pick. Yeah, second round.
Mhm. Yeah, 35th, right? 35th or 36th and shit.
Yeah,
That's
35th.
I guess the Warriors scouting department. Bravo,
Yeah, second round pick.
bravo. I don't know how they did that, cause I don't even know how the fuck this guy fell into second round. That's so crazy. You know why? Because people probably passed up on his attitude, right? And inconsistent shooting and
It
all that,
seemed like
but
he
they didn't know
always
his
had
heart.
that. He always
Yeah.
had that thing, about him. But
They didn't know his heart. I maybe people didn't understand his heart. You need that heart to win championships. Damn. Damn. I'm so jealous of the Dubs, man. Like
yeah,
like
35th pick.
right, but right, like a prime Draymond Green and shit. I wish he was with the Nets, man. I know Nets would have won a championship with that guy. Put people around him, somebody else. You need the stars around him and shit.
Yeah,
You don't have to have Curry. Maybe not four championships. So let's just say he was with the Nets. He would have figured out a way to win a championship. That guy, amazing, amazing. Very limited talent. Very limited talent, and not really a athlete. Not really a
no, he
no,
wasn't.
no. Can't really jump too high, but yeah.
He fight. He
He
fights in the
fights. He
paint.
fight. He fights. He knows, right? He knows his limitations, and he. That's why he's like, I know these guys are better than me. I just know it, like like skills wise and shit, better than me. But they don't have a better heart than me, right? They don't have no bigger heart than me, and that's why they're not gonna win the championships. And I got championships. I know that guy. He be talking. I know he be. That guy's tough. That guy's a tough guy. That guy's that guy. I know you lose control sometimes though. Punching teammates, but that's probably some other shit that you got to deal with and shit. But I hope one day, like I said, Scott, I hope somebody like him. We need somebody like that, man, on the on the starting five.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Somebody just somebody just go crazy, right? He goes crazy, like just emotional. Like we need some emotional players. I feel like too, Scott. Right? I feel like Nets always just draft like really nice guys.
Yeah, yeah. I think,
Don't you think like attitude could win championship too? Like dog, like a dog, dog guy,
yeah, yeah, sure.
right? Like a very nice guys. Let's draft really nice family guys, and I don't get me wrong, that's cool, but
Yeah, they.
you need like a couple, like two. I'm not saying starting the whole starting five, right, Scott? You need like a two dogs on your team,
Yeah,
on your starting five. I feel like,
yeah.
so I don't. I mean, this shit
Uh,
is weird.
it is what it is,
It is
man.
what it is. You're right, Scott. It is. It is what it is. Maybe, like I said, maybe one day we get
Sometimes
like
there
the
is no
Draymond Green
dogs,
dog guy.
and
Maybe
sometimes there is no dogs in the draft, man.
that's true. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, yeah. Maybe, yeah. There's nobody like that, right? With the crazy attitude and the game and shit. Crazy attitude in the
Draymond
room.
comes with his own stuff too, man.
Oh no, yeah, that guy got a lot of. People usually carry one luggage at airport. He got like 11, 12 luggages. You
He
already
comes
know.
with his own attitude, Sometimes it is what it is, but it just worked. Whatever it was, it worked when it did, and it worked for years. So
Yeah, it did work though. No, he's an incredible player, but I'm sure he's really probably hard to be friends with sometimes. Probably
they probably
that
say
guy.
stupid shit.
He
Yeah,
probably say crazy shit. You know that. I say crazy shit too. But he's around other, a lot more people and a lot more pros and money people.
yeah.
So those guys not gonna understand somebody like Draymond Green. You
They'll be
already know, right? Even the NBA
like,
players, they probably think he's weird. Like,
yeah,
this guy's crazy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true.
Too much energy, that guy. Too much. Ain't nothing wrong with that though, right? Ain't nothing wrong with
Nah,
it.
ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it at all.
So
But
we
I'm
so
gonna
we
get
playing
ready
on
to
the
end the
10th?
show. Huh? Huh? Who playing on the 10th?
We playing on the 10th?
Yeah, on the 10th. We play. Let me see the G League. Let me see. I was bringing it up. I had brung it up earlier.
I wonder who we playing, and but it should be pretty good though, because we got started whatever 5 draft guys, and these guys like undrafted players.
Yeah, we play on the 10th.
I feel like you should see a little talent disparity between
Let
the
me,
Nets summer
let me,
league and the other team summer leagues.
let me see. Yeah, we play the 10th. We play OKC
Ooh, I mean,
at
OKC, yeah, that's
5:30
not good.
p.m. on ESPN2.
Oh, we're gonna see Nikola Tovic, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
We're gonna see all our rookies, so it don't matter.
Oh yeah, yeah. Man, I can't wait. I can't. Yeah. You know what? Honestly, I can't wait for what's his name, Grant
The
Nelson. I
10th.
don't know why
The
that
10th.
guy. That looks interesting. His game and shit.
Yeah, we played the
Yeah.
10th. So all right,
But yep.
I'm getting ready to go.
Oh yeah, Scott. What's the name? I hope I hope you enjoy your night, man. And
Yeah, how you
I'm
enjoyed
sure
your
you're
weekend?
gonna do it. You're gonna do a thing after the summer league game.
Yeah, yeah,
After the
yeah,
next.
yeah. I'm gonna do one before the summer league game,
Okay.
the day of the game. I'm
All
gonna
right. No
probably
doubt.
do it like at 4 o'clock that day.
Oh, okay. Like 4 p.m. or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I got you. I got
I'll be ready
but
on that
but
day.
yeah, yeah, I'm gonna definitely you already know I'm gonna definitely get on the you know what I'm saying, get on your stream. So
Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, everybody. Like and subscribe. It's your boy Scott Lewis, Apartment Gamer. I'm here with Peoples. Please like
facts,
and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Peace.
no doubt.